Okay guys, so today we're looking at Fitbakes. These are wholemeal tortilla wraps and we want to know, do they live up to being a ketogenic snack? So we have 2 grams per wrap and I'm going to make a bacon wrap and then I'm going to test it for ketones. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so 2 grams per wrap is pretty decent, and what we're going to do is I'm going to warm it up. I'm going to add bacon, maybe a little bit of butter, and then maybe as well a little bit of lettuce, and I'm going to come back and review it. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so we're done. Here we go. There's the finished wrap. You can see the bacon there inside and looks good. I've got my mouth is watering. Bacon tortilla wrap, absolutely delicious. Now, here we go. This is the big question. Does it taste good? Okay, so there it is. Let's go in for a bite. Yeah, that's the trick. Let me try just a bit of the actual wrap itself. Totally fine. Seems absolutely normal, like any other normal wrap. I can't see any actual massive difference, and that makes it even better for 2 grams for having one of these. Mm. Nice. Got a bounce to it. Got a bounce to that wrap. Holds the food well. It doesn't break easily. I gave it a little fry at the end there to mop up the bacon juice on it, and tastes lovely. Tastes like like a normal wrap full of bacon. And the only thing that would improve that would be a bit of brown sauce down there. That'd be delicious. But HP sauce, we're not going to go there. Too carby. So again, but having a bacon wrap, that was absolutely delicious. 100% good. Fantastic for the diet. It put up well. It's holding up well. It tastes, good with the actual wrap, and you wouldn't taste any different. So I'm going to give that Fitbakes tortilla wholemeal keto wrap 10 out of 10. Very good. So if you want to buy them, guys, I'll put the link down in the description. Like and subscribe. Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this bad boy, and then I'm going to go off and do the ketone test. The ketone test is 1 second for you guys and 2 to 3 hours for me. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, guys, so those Fitbakes, the wholemeal wraps, they were fantastic. Absolutely no problem, and still moving deeply into ketosis. So again, there seems to be no issue whatsoever with these snacks. And again, it is still, I've calculated the net carbs. I haven't gone above 20 today. And so obviously, there's nothing hidden. Okay, guys, so here's the packaging, and we're going to look at the ingredients and some of the company's ethos here. So right up on the right-hand side, we have keto. So we know that this should be pretty safe. You only make that statement if you know the fact that it is. These are called Fitbakes. It's a brand which is from the UK, and they seem to have top-notch quality products. So we have low-carb, big taste, 2 gram carbs for each tortilla. The wraps are 4 in a packet, and it's 10 grams of protein, and again, they reiterate it, keto-friendly. So again, a good, decent product. It's like a plastic wrap packaging, and they have a long life, so that's awesome. So everything that you can want for a keto diet, because that maybe you'll eat the bread slowly, you won't eat it as quickly as if you're not on the diet. So it's always good to have something that has a longer life. Okay, so zooming in, we can see the back here giving us the information about the nutritional information and the ingredients. So let's first have a look here. So it's keto, Fitbakes, and low carb big taste. 160 grams for the 4 servings. So one packet, you've got 4 tortillas in it, and it's 160 grams overall. So what they've done is they've separated it per wrap, okay? And so we're going to look at the typical values here for per wrap, because we're going to be eating, say, 1 wrap. I actually had 2, believe it or not. So I'll be checking out, that still shouldn't take me anywhere near my daily allowance. So let's have a look. Right, energy per wrap, 493 kilojoules with 118 calories. So, okay, that's pretty cool. So that's for one. That's a bit lower than usual, usually about 130 around this kind of area for a normal keto snack. Fat is 6 grams, fantastic. That's what we want. Saturated fat, no problem. 2.7. Carbohydrates, 1.8 per wrap. So you can see here it's actually 1.8 grams, not 2 grams, but you know, they're rounding up. So probably easier to just write 2G. Now, you can see of which sugars it's 0.4, which again is massively conducive for a keto diet because it's not going to impact hardly at all on your blood sugar level. Now, looking here, you see the fiber, you have 10 grams, which is pretty impressive. Protein, 10 grams, pretty impressive for that small, small tortilla, small wrap. And the salt is 0.56 grams as well, which is pretty cool because, again, it's still, half a gram rather than a lot of things being quite high in salt to, counter or add to the flavor because you can't have sugar or, certain carbohydrates. So, fantastic overall. You can't put it down. It looks like it's a lovely addition to the diet. I had 2 of them, so again, the keto score is even more relevant to say, hey, we had 2 of them. There's no way this is exaggerating or under counting the carbs. So all goods there. Looking over here, wheat tortilla ingredients: water, can't go wrong. Wheat, gluten, wheat fiber, a whole grain wheat flour. So again, you're looking at understanding we're taking the gluten, the protein, we're taking the fiber, or and then you do have whole grain wheat flour. So that's the only part there, probably given the carbs. Vegetable palm fat, modified wheat starch. That's probably obviously as well has some impact. Wheat bran, that's usually the high fiber part. You have an emulsifier, mono and diglycerides of fatty acids. You have salt, you have acidifiers, which is malic acid, citric acid. You have raising agent of disodium pyrophosphate, and you have sodium bicarbonate. And preservatives, you have potassium sorbate, calcium propionate, and you have stabilizers of boar gum and inactive yeast. So very simple and straightforward. We can see the nutritional information is fantastic. That's great for having a wrap. And at the same time, again, you have pretty much a lot of standard things. What they've done is that they've bulked out with obviously the gluten, the bran, and all these things are fantastic because, if you're on a keto diet, that's all good for you. Now, for allergens, including wheat and gluten, see ingredients in bold, may contain traces of soy and mustard. So there you go. You have your allergies there. Looks fantastic on the nutritional information. No big scary points there. I enjoyed them. I had 2, as I said, so absolutely enjoyed them. Now, if you look at here, you have the wheat tortilla ingredients. That's all fantastic as well. You've got a lot of fiber there. I mean, all this stuff they're using that still is very akin to bread and using those parts and compensating for obviously less wheat flour and stuff like that. So that's obviously what's making it, really low carb. So fantastic there. Let's move on. Okay, so moving on, we're just going down to the lower part of the packaging on the back. We can see it contains 4 wraps, okay, and I had 2 of them, lovely. 10 grams of fiber, which is a phenomenal amount of fiber. That's awesome. That's definitely the brand. You've got low sugar, plant-based, 10 grams of protein. That's really good for our wrap. Low carb and high protein. Yes, 100%. That's going to help with muscle mass. It's going to help you, obviously, with your fiber. This is brilliant. You're getting things you don't usually get that much of in the keto diet. you get to have a wrap. It's absolutely fantastic. So I like this product a lot. It's got 9 out of 10. Fantastic. Okay, guys, so that's the end of the tortilla wraps. They were fantastic, for what they're meant to do. You're missing that kind of wrap or bread where you can wrap up a bacon wrap, or throw in some, lettuce and some spam or fried spam, or all these type of things you can throw into a wrap and eat it, and you just love that kind of comfort food of the bread. Absolutely felt like that. It was a little bit more, slightly more bouncy, but absolutely, fine. Did its job. Delicious. You add anything else on there, and it does the job. So I've got to say, hats off to Fitbakes. It seems that you made a fantastic product, and delicious. So as I said, it was 9 out of 10. If you want to buy them, the link's down there, guys. And thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, guys, have a nice one.